Because many viewers miss the film, they misunderstood it from the start. Aside from the Wayland ship, they also recovered Human in the ending of Alien 1. She dealt the final blow to the alien with a grappling gun due to heavy damage to the ship. Ripley entered stasis at the end of the film. In space, wait quietly for rescue from Wayland. The time is now 21:42. A scout ship detected the location of Ripley's stasis pod. This explains the opening scene of the movie. As for Ripley's stasis pod, Wayland's researchers did not wake her. They let her remain asleep in stasis. The reasons for not waking her remain unknown. Perhaps to keep the company's secrets from her, or maybe they just didn't care about her fate. This stasis ship is called the Narcissus. After all, she has appeared in all 4 Alien films. This will also run throughout the entire film. For instance, on the screens in the lab, when Rain goes to rescue Little Kai at the last hatch, and even during the station's destruction at the end, you can see Ripley in the Narcissus, especially the Narcissus launch during the station's blast, which truly strengthened the series. The film has solid plot details. These plots will all surface in the subsequent storylines, so please wait and watch to the end. Rain lives 65 light years from the sun, on the Jackson Colony planet. Over 2,000 workers on this planet are mercilessly enslaved by the Weyland-Yutani company. The company told workers if they worked for 12,000 hours, they could go to the Nevada planet. It has a Earth-like environment. It is a beautiful planet where they can retire. Rain has now reached the required work hours, but when she applied to move, the company deceived her. 24,000 hours, but also changed her job for farming to the more harsh conditions of the mines. This means Rain must continue living on this planet for 6 more years before leaving. What's even crazier is, such a dark company, the Let's Play shows workers' struggles. Exploited by the firm, she can't fight back. To leave the planet, they need the cryoppods provided by the company. Otherwise, even if they escape, they would only die in the spaceships. Rain has completely lost hope in life, because she knows, as long as she can work, the firm will not give up her as cheap labor. These workers are like caged birds, never able to escape this dark planet. At that moment, Rain's friend found the location. He said the chance to leave this planet has arrived. They need to bring Henny to make it happen. Henny is the bioengineer being left to Rain at her death. He is the company's base model bioengineer being. He is very stiff in behavior and expression. But this low version bioengineer person still tormented everyone in the movie. Just remember this one thing. As long as they're bioengineered by the company, they will truly see humans as human. Then Rain arrived at Tyler's home. Their escape plan then began. Tyler told Rain they detected an abandoned spaceship in space. As long as there's a cryopod on that ship, they can successfully head to Avaga to escape from a hard-working life. But to detect an abandoned ship, they require a bioengineer-based help because bioengineered people can't lock many rules set by the company. And if this successfully reached Avaga, the ship would need a bioengineer pilot to operate. Thus, the 5-person team headed out with Andy. The bald woman is named Navarro. She is in a relationship with Bjorn. Navarro is the pilot. She also has some hacking skills, so she can pilot a spaceship, leaving the jurisdiction without alerts. Little Kai and Bjorn are cousins. Even though Little Kai has no skills, but this time she's already pregnant. In the end, she bore a terrifying twist. Rain asks her who the baby's father is. At this moment we notice, Little Kai casually remarks. She says he is a scoundrel, but no one expected that. The scoundrel she mentioned is actually her cousin Bjorn. Their close relation prevents her from revealing it. But this doesn't stop her from having the baby. The group's spaceship soon reached outer space. Planet's harsh conditions shaped this snow for its rich mineral deposits. This highlights the company's disregard for humans. They quickly reached their destination. It turned out what they thought was an abandoned ship was actually an abandoned space station. The huge space station excited them even more, because the station would have many supplies and equipment they needed. Navarro skillfully docked the spacecraft with the station. Before opening the station's hatch, they need to ascertain the station's air quality. And professional equipment is required. It's very cold inside. This temperature is now far below the vacuum temperature in space. So after they planned their spacesuits, they opened the hatch fast. The entire space station was in zero gravity. Tyler found the control panel to start to gravity an oxygen maker. But to get the space station running again, they made Danny's fingerprints. Tyler found the cryopod on the control panel. The others were quite happy, but sadly, the cryopod's fuel isn't enough to reach Iwata. So their next move is to search inside the space station for fuel for the cryopod. First, they secured the cryopod back in the ship. This was the device everyone longed for. The bald woman carefully received the cryopod. Next, they just need to find fuel in the space station, and then they can head to Iwata. Meanwhile, as the men's team delves into the station's search, the film transitions to its high-energy part was 90 minutes. On their way, they saw several paintings on the corridor walls. These paintings are medieval, famous artworks depicting plague disasters in the West. The art shows diverse figures, including victims sprawled on fields, survivors, but slaves might get infected by the plague anytime. A high-ranking noble official who ignores the people's fate. The painting shows a baby who is sucking on its dead mother's breast. This perfectly foreshadows the movie's final outcome. Soon, the group arrived at the space station's lab. They were quite puzzled by the lab. This is clearly an abandoned space station, yet the lab's instruments are still running. Bjorn brandished an electric rod, threatening Andy. He said the sub could easily kill the cyborg. Just then, "I was joking, just kidding." Andy didn't mean to harm Bjorn. He actually saved him instead. Near the big hole, their crowd half-destroyed cyborg. Its lower body along with the hole was quartered away. Seeing the scene, the group felt uneasy. They rushed to the frozen storage to find fuel. This is the coolant system for the entire space station, though it's now cryo-cut. The fuel they use is the same. Tyler and Bjorn prepared to extract the fuel. Little did they know, this section would personally fuck countless space cowers. Removing the fuel involves 2 steps. First, eject the fuel, at which point an alarm would sound. The lab doors will lock, but the fuel would still be operational. So they are not in danger at this moment, once the fuel is completely removed. Face cowers come back. They can't open the lab's door, and they can't open it. To successfully open this door, they need the access chip from the biological agent they just met. So Rain and the bald woman go to assist. While they retrieve the chip, Andy and the others are also looking for a way to open the door. He finds many 3D printers in this lab. One printer has a partially printed face core, and he also notices on the wall hundreds of frozen face cowers in stasis. As Tyler fully extracts the frozen fuel, face cowers show revival signs. Rain takes the access chip. She quickly gives it to Tyler and tells him to install the chip onto Andy. Once the access chip is inserted, Andy instantly enters an upgrade mode. Andy's version update takes a moment, but during this time, a few face cowers fall out. Tyler quickly senses something in the water beneath him. He steps closer to check. Just then, Bjorn suddenly meets with an accident. Fortunately, the face core fails to latch onto him. He stood up and struck the approaching face core away with his stomach. Tyler saw that everyone was okay. He quickly turned around to wake up Andy, but the next second, Bjorn hurriedly picked up the stun baton to shove the face core. However, this move accidentally knocked Tyler out. At this point, more revived face cowers began to appear. Tyler lying on the ground mouth open was risky. At that moment, a face core was targeting him. After Andy woke up, he hurried to open the pilot chamber door. After a few ran out, they quickly shut it. In this way, the bald woman was knocked out by Face Core. Seeing this, everyone rushed to save her, but Rain quickly saw that the Face Core was tightly gripping her. At this critical moment, the updated Andy and was started analyzing the Face Core. He could tell that the Face Core wouldn't kill the bald woman, but was trying to make her fall asleep. But Andy didn't understand why the Face Core was doing this, because his knowledge database hadn't changed, so he thought of the half-bite cyborg. Activating it might reveal how to save the bald woman. After completing the update, Andy received a massive upgrade, with much stronger brain power, as well as enhanced mobility and bag capabilities. He skillfully powered up the cyborg. Once activated, the cyborg quickly saw the bald woman embraced by the Face Core. He urged everyone to run away fast, otherwise everyone would perish. He went on to explain. The Face Core releases a seed inside the host. The seed bonds with the host's DNA. It quickly grows an implant. At Ray's suggestion, they used cryogenic fuel to freeze the Face Core's tail. This paralyzed the muscles of the Face Core's tail. Tyler quickly started the operation, but the result was that the Face Core, it tightened its grip after freezing. However, before long, the Face Core released its tail on its own. The others swiftly pulled out the Face Core. Soon after, the bald woman woke up.